What's the deal, y'all? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman IB for the E. Man, golly, I don't know, y'all. Remember that. We back with another video. So we got Young Thug here. We got a clip from the Breakfast Club. They're talking about how Cobb County Sheriff's Department have banned people from getting these leaked phone calls, accessing these records to the Thugger trial. Now, it's a bunch of people online with them. A few people taking the credit for them being released. But in all actuality, I believe that the Sheriff's Department has to be held accountable for this. Because right now, they're trying to say they fear for his safety. But y'all the ones releasing them. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. And on that, road to 1,000 subs. I'm trying to get this channel going. You feel me? Whole lot of cultural content, hip-hop content, all the other stuff. Rock with your boy. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get straight into this.
So as of yesterday, September 10th, 2025, the Cobb County jail system has officially banned the ability to request any open records when it comes to Young Thug. So you cannot go and get any of those jail calls now.
They released all of them already, I feel like.
But no, see, keep going, Lauren, because everybody keeps acting like it's them that released them. But a lawyer literally was telling me last week how the Georgia Open Records Act made it possible for people to request these calls.
Yes.
Yeah, Lauren said that last week, though. She said that when they first dropped.
Yeah, I was trying to provide, because people were trying to make it seem like, I mean, again, and because they can't tell me, and I did ask, well, who requested what? And I pointed to specific audios, and they would not tell me that. But I was trying to figure out how this was happening. But as of yesterday, that has completely changed. Now, I do want to play something from the Young Thug interview with Bank, because Thug actually talked about the calls and the calls being banned. He thought they were banned a minute ago, back when the Mariah Scientist, Daddy Am I Your Baby, when all that stuff leaked.
Because some stuff had already leaked.
Yes, let's take a listen to Young Thug with Big Bank.
When the first few jail calls came out, me and my girl just talking, when those first few jail call came out, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it, like shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that.
Okay.
So what they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then, and they just waiting to release it.
And that's the key point. Somebody went and got those calls, and they had to go through it, right? So they went through it and made sure they could find everything that would cause the headline and started releasing them.
Did they ever hit you back? Because I know you requested some calls at one time. Did they ever?
No, I didn't get anything back from the from my open records request that I put in. And the reason why I did that, to be clear, is because I just wanted to see how the process worked, to see how a person would have gotten those calls. But because I didn't get it back, I followed back up with Cobb County. And the people over in the sheriff's office over there, and was just asking some questions, and this is what they shot back to me. They also wanted to make it clear that the reason why this is happening now is because of concerns, safety concerns for Young Thug and his family. Now, to your point, though, it's like, why now? I don't know if maybe they didn't understand the gravity of like Young Thug or the situation or what, but it is in effect as of today.
Well, I'm sure they could find out who requested for all those calls back then, because I'm sure it wasn't that many people that requested that even knew about it, correct?
You can, but at the same time, it's like if it's something you could just put in a request to do, and people are able to, multiple people,
right.
You don't. There's not like a website that has exclusive Young Thug. You don't know who to point to, so it's like, what do you do at this point but rectify it now? And that's what they're trying to do. And they do make it clear that anything that we hear from this point on was released prior. Nothing new is coming out. So, yes.
Hey, y'all, what's up? It's Lauren.
And that's that on that. This is what I would like to say, though, right? The damage is already done. You talk about you worry about his safety. The damage is already done. Y'all let people access these records for what reason? And this is what I want to say, too, right? If they was really concerned about him and his family's safety, you could just go to every single person who requested the records, right? And my thing is, why would, like, there's nothing against people requesting these records and putting them online. There's no stipulations when you get these records that you can't divulge this to the rest of the world or nothing. Which is super scary. I'm going to just be honest, like, that's wild. Anybody, because you got Rackron Hunter, you got Seti Nash. These are just two people that we know about, content creators who have these records. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the Cobb County Sheriff Department was releasing them. but I could be wrong. But I think they was releasing him. You know why? Because people say Thugger did not beat the case because he copped to a plea. But this is what I tend to believe. I tend to believe that they wanted Thugger. They wanted him locked up, right? And that plea let him slip up out of there. So I feel like what they was trying to do is punish him in the court of public opinion. I think that they released these. Aside from anybody being able to get these personal records or public records, whatever, and do what they're doing with them, I believe that Cobb County was strategically releasing these. I don't believe it's some content creator behind this. And if it was, it'd be like Woody or something. And we know he don't got the proper, you know what I'm saying, tools up top to even do no shit like that. Actually, I'm not even going to say that. He could. But I don't believe it's Woody. I think Woody would be the only person who actually, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff like that. So I don't know. It's all weird to me. If you ask me, I think Thugger has a lawsuit on his hands. I understand this is all public record, but if you're now taking back what you did, saying, no, y'all can't get him no more, we fear for his life, who in turn put his life at danger with this stuff. You know, this is a high-profile case. I don't believe you should just be able to get all records. Why are these kind of records public? Yo, this is his personal case, whatever. Y'all did everything online. Why should Joe Schmo be able to pay some fee and get this man's private calls? It's one thing for the feds, the government or whatever, to have them for their record because, hey, you property of the government at a certain point. But why can just regular people do this kind of shit? Just throwing it out there, bro. I think it's all problematic. And especially with someone so high profile. Listen to Shorty Lawrence say, I don't think they knew how big. How? In Atlanta. How you don't know how big Thugger is? I think it was all a concise plan, you know what I'm saying, by the DA. What's her name? Fannie Willis, whatever it is. She hate Thugger. I think they all hate Thugger out there, bro. Just being honest, I think they did this. And they should be held accountable for it. I hope Thugger got lawyers and this, that, and the other because he should be able to do that. But if this is your first time to the channel, like, subscribe, and comment. Also share. Road to 1,000 subs. Again, this is the hip-hop culture commentary channel right here. This ain't nothing, no jumper. Y'all tap in with your boy. It's Gangland Neem. Peace.